What's up, people? Back at you with another video. Today this is gonna be a little bit different because, you know, I'm talking here in the intro. So, you know, I got this from SHOW.Z. I'm about to open this up, right? We got these stickers over here. MS Prime thing. Oh yeah. So this is Jazz from the first movie, obviously. This is the KO version, ages 6+, I guess. Die-cast metal transformation, so he has some metal pieces on him. So yeah, if you guys have a kid at home who's 6 years old and above, they could play with this. Alrighty, comes with his book and his transformation book, I guess. So yeah, all that good stuff. Yep. So as you know, to be funny, even though it was kind of sad, not really, but you could have him like this in half. Like how he is in the movie when Megatron splits him apart. So yeah, I mean, that's also pretty nice if you want to make him look like he's dead or whatever. But you know, that's a really nice touch, and you know, they didn't really have to include that, but I feel like that was really nice. And so you could get a lot of you know, if you want to make like a battle-torn background or whatever, and you want to like pose this would be nice. Close right here to the face. You could put it like that, and boom, he's Jazz from you know. Does the mouth open? No, it doesn't open, unfortunately. You can get this. Oh my god. As I was saying, you can get this guy into some good poses to look like the movie or whatever, the game, you know. So I really just dig this figure. Then again, so yep. What's up, guys? Just wanted to let you guys know, because taking these figures out the box, sometimes it looks like they're fully transformed into their robot mode or their vehicle mode, however it comes. Sometimes it looks like that, but how I noticed it from the picture and from this, that I guess it's supposed to look like something like this, from what the picture shows, you know. So I guess you could get him into that pose or whatever. But yeah, very outstanding figure. Looks nice, looks like Jazz. Cannot complain. Looks like Jazz, can't complain, you know. What's up, people? I'm back, and I transformed Jazz into his car mode, and yeah, so I really like the way this looks. My only thing about this is because I guess you know, I transformed this the first time, so transforming this the first time is a little bit of a headache. Like, I can't even get this guy to like fully use all of his wheels or whatever. I mean, he rolls pretty fine though, and you know what? He looks like Jazz from the first movie too. So I really dig this. I really like the way it looks. It gets the job done, as in, you know, you could have this as a statue, or you know, for your collection of maybe movie series. But yeah, I really dig this. And these windows over here, these windshield wipers, or not wipers, windshield wipers, or you know, these little mirrors right here, even though they don't have any mirrors, they could come off just in case when you're transforming it and you know, it accidentally pops off, or you don't think that it broke. It might break, but mine's haven't broke. I thought it broke, but you know, that could happen for other people. I'm not sure, but it's the amount of detail on this guy. Looks amazing. Looks like Jazz from the movie, I'll say that. Coming around to the back, got his tail lights, and he got his thing right here. Just overall really nice. He got his little gas thing right here. Boom. Yeah, overall just a great figure. I like how they you know, put it into this right here. And I've had the Jazz from Fall of Cybertron, but unfortunately that Jazz broke because I was little and Fall of Cybertron came out when I was younger. And so me being younger, I was maybe like in my 12s, 13s, and I wasn't thinking about collections. Like, I was thinking about having toys, but I didn't see the value or the thing. I didn't see the value or the hype of collecting at the time. All I saw was, I mean, I wanted to collect, but I wanted to collect to play with the toys. I wasn't seeing it as from like, you know, in the future these will have value, because inevitably in the future these will have value, even though they will be better figures or whatever. These figures might not be around anymore, some of these figures, even though they're KOs or not. You know, some of these companies don't make the same figure twice. Some of them do, but some of them don't. So I mean, you know, one day there'll probably be better, or there'll be different versions of these characters or whatever, and it'll be hard to find this one, kind of like how they have the MP10, and, you know, it's harder to find MP10s now. They go for like 1,000, or, you know, from Optimus, because those are collectibles, obviously. So, you know, it depends on everything. This guy looks amazing. Just look at the amount of detail. I'd rather get this version of Jazz than any other version, respectfully, because I feel like this just has a lot of detail on it. And compared to some of these figures that we receive from Hasbro and different companies too, like it's not only Hasbro. You might see that a lot of my videos, or not a lot of my videos, but I might have some videos talking about how Hasbro should be doing this, which they should. And they also have Masterpiece. They also have a Masterpiece Jazz too. But I feel like for the price of that Masterpiece Jazz, and, you know, I get that it might have a little bit more die cast or whatever, but I'm not gonna pay over like 100 beans, or, you know, like, you know, just an outrageous price for just a small car like this. And my issue with the Masterpiece line of figures is that a lot of these figures are overpriced, and they're not as big or as tall as they make it to be in the box or whatever. And I always have to, and I've been doing my research, and I was, at some point, I wanted to get the Masterpiece Starscream, the Masterpiece Optimus, I wanted to get the Masterpiece Jazz. My issue with that is all of these figures I felt like were a little bit too expensive and overpriced, and I felt like they could have at least maybe lowered the price. I get that they're collectibles and things, and, you know, nothing to take away from that also, but I feel like from a price standpoint, and then when you look at some of the consumers that buy these products, some of these consumers just want a collection that, you know, it looks good and everything. You know, some of these collections are going to be on the wall or on the shelf, or, you know, however you're going to display them or whatever. They might be in the box, you know what I mean? Not to say that, you know, buying a $200 figure and then keeping it in the box is a bad thing, because a lot of people do that, including myself. I've done that before, and I still do. But, you know, I'm going to buy a $200 figure or a $400 figure, or, you know, however the price is, because I want to get my money's worth. We're comparing Jazz right now. Size comparison. Here we have RC from the Studios line. I'm going to do a video on that, so stay tuned on that. So as you guys can see how they scale, they almost scale pretty, they're almost pretty much the same. Instead, you know, Jazz has a lot more, you know, things on him. And, you know, RC is a little bit more geared towards kids, or this one, because this is the studio version. So, you know, this is not going to have a lot of junk compared to this. So I feel like, yeah, that's how it scale-wise, right? And so another one we have here is, I don't even know this guy's name. I forgot this guy's name. I got this guy, and yeah, he's a Decepticon. I'm not really too sure what this whole thing is supposed to be. He's supposed to be, I guess, like a tank or something, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling this. But comparison-wise, yeah, they scale to about almost, I wouldn't say the same size, but relatively in vehicle mode, almost relatively the same size. I don't know how they look in robot mode, which we're going to check out. And, yeah. Another size comparison. Here we have Year of the Horse Optimus Prime. And I feel like maybe that scales a little bit better, because this one's small. So, yeah. I would like to see how the G1 Jazz compares to this, even though I don't have it. But, yeah. I feel like that looks good, and yeah, can't go wrong with that. And last but not least, this is not really a comparison, because they don't really compare, but here is the Optimus Prime Lego. And you know, obviously this tower's over that, so as you guys can see, it's a small vehicle, but yeah, it gets the job done. What's up, guys? Also, as an extra, you know, I know a lot of people might not have the trailer or whatever, but for Jazz and for the G1, he could go inside the trailer. And he could stay there. He actually stays there pretty well. Not to say it like that. Well, I mean to say it like that. So, yeah, so that's also something else you can do. You can put him inside the trailer. And, yeah, just have him there. Just in case, you know, Optimus needs to go fight people and he brings his trailer. There you go. He has an Autobot right there. So.